Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and it is my birthday today. In today's terms, I'm turning 38. In 2012, what would I have been turning? 26? Doing quick math in my head, which is always dangerous as a history major. Yeah. So we are finishing up with the Portland Orcas today. First game, if you remember, was a 1-0 10-inning affair. Yesterday's game was a bit more lopsided. Orcas last in their division. We're leading ours. And the entire National League and MLB for that matter. Stitch on the mound, regular lineup out in the field. So the Orcas, I do believe, have completely turned over the roster since that first season 5 years ago. Tony Pena takes a pitch outside. And this one is too low. 2-0. There's a called strike. Stitch goes with the curveball and gets a soft ground ball to third. Chief charges it and gets it over in time. One down, Jeff Salazar at the plate. He will look at strike one. Looks at strike two, though doesn't like the call, and I don't necessarily blame him. And then a ground ball to short. Joey throws it over. 2 down. Oka at the plate now. Stitch opens up with the fastball that's put towards short, and Joey takes a few steps back and grabs it before it can find the grass. 3 up, 3 down. Kester will lead things off for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the inning. So seems to be the same lineup for the Orcas. Taylor Buchholz on the mound. First pitch to catch. Just stumbled all over those words. First pitch to Kester is a ball. Second one, neither one of those pitches anywhere close. Maybe Buchholz needed a few more pitches before he opened the game. Gets that one over for a strike. And a swing and a miss makes it 2-2. Called strike 3. One away. I should have in the pregame, but it just occurred to me, just remembered. I think in the previous 4 seasons, we've only won one time on my birthday. So my expectations for this game are not high. I just want to put that out there now before anything really happens. Marvin has a 1-2 count and then hits a ground ball to Perez at second. 2 down, Chief at the plate. And Chief hits a line drive right to second, and that will end the inning. 6 up, 6 down in the game. We go to the second. Eric Burns will lead off things for Portland. First pitch is down and out. I also just remembered, this should have been Paulie's start, but he did go 9 innings in his last outing, so he does officially miss his start in this rotation. We'll see if he pops up later out of whack. Burns got the first hit of the game up the middle, puts a runner on first with nobody out. Buck at the plate has a ground ball towards first, but it's foul. That makes it 0-2. And this one goes outside. Buck doesn't go chasing it. Hits this one to short. Joey to second. Kester on to first, just in time. 6-4-3 double play. Pretty sure Phil would have turned that with absolutely no problem. Kester not nearly as quick on the trigger, but he's still able to get Buck out by, it looked like, a full step. So, good on the middle infield there. Onion at the plate now. He will take a strike. This one is a strike as well, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the inning. So Portland does manage a hit, but still no runs. And no real threat given the double play. Terry is going to lead things off for the Squirrels in the bottom of the second. First pitch, a curveball for a strike. This one is just too high. Terry swings at this one, but comes up empty, 1-2. Called strike 3 on a high fastball. Frank looks at a curveball outside. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Called strike 3. That'll bring Tom to the plate with 2 outs and nobody on. Still early, but looking more like game 1 than game 2. 1-1 the count on Tom. Fly ball into center. Salazar is able to get over, make the play, and end the inning. We go into the third inning. Only 1 hit in the game so far. Aranda coming up to bat for Portland. Portland do have a hit, but they have still been 6 up, 6 down so far, thanks to the double play. Stitch opens up the catcher with a strike. Doesn't get the call on that curveball. Popped up right in front of the plate. Tom makes the play. Thomas Perez at the plate, takes a ball inside. Takes one outside, 2-0. There's a swing and a miss, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Goes with the curveball, gets a swing and a miss. 2 down. Buchholz at the plate now. Looks at strike 1. Fouls this pitch away. 0-2. Swings at a bit of a wild one and grounds it to third. Chief is able to get over and make the play. Hit just a little bit too hard to really qualify as a swinging bunt. But in that vein, we go to the bottom of the third. Zach at the plate. He looks at a slider that's too high. This one too low. 2-0 the count. This one catches the inside corner. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Joey at the plate. First pitch is called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Stitch at the plate. I feel like he's normally one of our better, if not the best, hitting pitcher on the team, though not sure that's been true this year. Has an 0-2 count at the moment. Hits this one too short. Pena is going to throw it over. 9 up, 9 down so far for the Squirrels, and don't even have a double play to explain it away. Portland back up at the top of their order. Tony Pena back at the plate, and he will take a strike. Called strike 2. And this fastball is too high. Line drive, pulled foul down the third base line, 1-2. Fouls another one off. Stitch goes with the changeup and gets a foul tip for strike 3. Jeff Salazar at the plate. That's only the third strikeout in the game for Stitch. Maybe a little bit low for him. Or for all of our pitchers, honestly. Has Salazar down 0-2. I don't know why my voice is cracking. Hit in foul ground to third. Chief giving chase, but can't really get that close to it. That curveball goes into the dirt. Called strike 3, and I don't know what Salazar was waiting on there. Okay, at the plate. 2 down, nobody on base. He swings and misses at the first pitch. This slider goes too far inside. Tries it again. This one catches the outside corner. Goes with the curveball that's popped up foul just behind the umpire. Tom makes the play, and that will end the top of the 4th. Not a lot of offense in this game. Kester's going to lead things off in the bottom of the 4th. Kester, 1 of 5 Squirrel strikeouts so far. First pitch is called a strike. Another called strike. Pops this one up. Looks like Buchholz is going to field this one himself. That'll bring Marvin to the plate. He is batting left-handed. If I didn't mention that earlier, I don't believe I did. Gets a hold of this one. That's going to be the first Squirrels hit of the game into the right center gap, and Marvin is going to cruise into second base for a stand-up double. So the Squirrels with both their first base hit and their first real scoring threat. Runner on second with 1 out. Chief coming to the plate. His average up to 390. He takes the first pitch for a strike. This one gets away. That's going to move Marvin up 90 feet. Runner on third with only 1 out. Chief just needs to get some bat on the ball. Has a 2-1 count at the moment. Looks at strike 2. Swing and a miss. A very untimely strikeout by Chief. That'll bring Terry to the plate. He's probably going to need a hit to drive in the run. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Swings and misses at the second pitch. Possibly a little over-eager, but I guess I'd rather have that. Swings and misses at 3 straight pitches, and that ends the inning. Squirrels get a man to third, but no further. Still scoreless as we go to the 5th. Eric Burns will lead things off. Burns with the only Portland hit so far today. First pitch is down and in. And this one down and out. See if this one is somewhere in the middle. It is, and it's ground to short. Joey takes care of it. 1 away. Travis Buck back at the plate takes strike 1. And this one down and out. Ground ball to third. Chief throws it over. 2 away. Onion at the plate. He struck out in his first at bat. That pitch goes up and out. There's a called strike. Not sure if that's exactly where Stitch wanted to put that pitch, but it worked out. Gets a swing and a miss on that high fastball. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll end the top of the 5th. We are halfway through the game. No score. Only 1 hit apiece for the teams. Frank will lead things off for the Squirrels. At least the Squirrels aren't in order anymore. First pitch to Frank is outside. And that pitch down in the dirt. 2-0. This one catches the inside corner. 1-2, or 2-1 rather. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. Buckles starting to wipe his brow, which is a little surprising. We're only in the 5th inning, and it's not like he's dealt with a bunch of base runners. Gets Frank to swing and miss for the first out of the inning. That'll bring Tom to the plate. First pitch, a high slider that's called a strike. This one right down the middle, and Tom misses it. 0-2. Same pitch, same result, I think. 2 away. Zach at the plate. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Apparently has a 10-game hitting streak. I hadn't realized. Has a 1-1 count. Swings and misses. 1-2. Pops this one back to the pitcher, and that will be that. We go into the 6th, still looking for a run. Aranda will come up to lead off for Portland in the 6th. First pitch, a ground ball back to Stitch, who can't make the play. Kester tries and just gets the ball there in time. I thought that wasn't gonna get there in time, and probably lucky we was throwing against a catcher running the bases. First pitch called strike. Another called strike. This is a base hit into right field. So Portland with a runner on, 1 out. Pitcher pops up to third. That's at least going to make sure it's not a double play. So Portland finally getting out of order. Line drive, hit foul. This is Tony Pena. I don't know if I said that or not. Fouled away again, 0-2. Popped up to Tom. And that's it for the top of the 6th. Still nothing in the bottom of the 6th. Joey at the plate. I think we're going to have to let Stitch hit again. One in, 1 the count on Joey. Three and 1 the count. That's going to be a base hit up the middle. Squirrels get a runner on base with nobody out. And the Orcas go... I say the Orkies? The Orcas go to the bullpen. Rivera is going to take over here. Stitch, I assumed, was going to show bunt, and he does. Pulls back for ball. Gets this bunt foul. 2-1 the count. This one will be foul as well. Looks like he's not putting the bunt out there now, and looks at strike 3. And a little pop-up in front of the plate. That's not going to do the trick either. Marvin looks at strike 1. We're going to need him to come through with another base hit here, I think. And going down 0-2 is not a good start to that. Oh, but he does come through with a hit up the middle. Puts runners on first and second. The first time we've had multiple base runners today for either team. Chief struck out in a scoring situation last time around, has another chance at redemption. Starts off with a 1-1 count. Called strike 2. Fouls this one straight back. Swing and a miss, another untimely strikeout from Chief. So we go into the 7th, still waiting on a run. Jeff Salazar is going to lead things off. So I guess we'll let Stitch pitch until either a run is scored or his spot comes up in the batting order. Has Salazar at 0-2. Shows him a changeup, which gets fouled away. Line drive, that's going to get over Joey's head for a base hit. I think that's the first time the Orcas have gotten their leadoff hitter on. And they go to a pinch runner. Little bit of a surprise there, as Ruggiano is a speed 8 just like Salazar, so I'm not sure what they really gained there. Oka at the plate. Oh, is this going to be another double play? Kester goes to second. Oh, no throwback to first. I think the ground ball was kind of softly hit, so there just wasn't the time to get it over, even with Joey's strong arm. That will bring Eric Burns to the plate. He fouls this one away, has a 1-1 count. Runner on first, 1 out. And Joey fields this on a short hop, and just barely cannot turn the double play. I think infield was playing a little bit too deep, and Kester wasn't able to get to the bag quite fast enough. So that puts a runner on first with 2 outs. Travis Buck at the plate has a 2-0 count. Swings and misses at that changeup. Looks at another strike, 2-2. Called strike 3, and that gets Stitch to the 7th inning stretch. Still nothing, and Terry is going to lead things off at the bottom half of the inning. Indianapolis 0. Alright, so it looks like, we're just switching around. Burns is going to go into center. Ruggiano will stay in the game and play left. So Terry at the plate, Rivera still on the mound. Opens up with a called strike. Another called strike, same pitch, Terry lets it go by. He just really doesn't want that one down and out. Swings at this one, comes up empty. 1 away. Frank has struck out in both of his at-bats so far. Watches that changeup go to the dirt. This one up in the zone, but called a strike. Back to the dirt, 2-1. Frank swings at this one, and it's going to fall into center field and actually get by Burns. That's going to roll for a while, and Frank is going to cruise into second base. 1 out double puts a runner in scoring position for Tom. See if he can finally drive a run in here as he looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. This one just outside. 1-2. As Tom swings and misses. 2 down, it's up to Zach. Gonna need a run here. First pitch is called a strike. Hits this one up the middle and it gets through. Frank is gonna give it a try. Burns goes home with it. Frank is going to beat it out. It throw was offline anyway. Squirrels take the 1-0 lead in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs. Runner on first, Joey at the plate. First pitch was called a ball. as is the second pitch. Make it 3-0. This might be kind of an unintentional walk here. This one's called a strike. It wasn't a great pitch. There officially is the walk to get to the pitcher's spot. And it looks like Rivera is going to come out of the game with elbow problem. So the Orcas are going to bring in... Which E is this? Enrique Gonzalez will take over on the mound. And we will get Stitch out of there since there's suddenly a lead. Let's go ahead and go with Phil. Nope, not Martinez. Phil, there we go. Alright, 2 on, 2 outs. And this is hit right to second, but it gets through. Here comes another run home and makes it 2-0 Squirrels. RBI single from Phil. Keeps runners on first and second with 2 outs. Kester takes a strike. This one too low. 1-1. This one too low as well. This one gets away. All the way to the backstop. Runners now on second and third. 3-1 at the plate. And swing and a miss makes it full. Runners should stay home, and they do. Ground ball to short. Pena over to first. That gets the Orcas out of the inning, but not before the Squirrels can score 2. Onion will lead things off for the Orcas in the top of the 8th. And we will get Hermida for the first time this series into the ball game. With the first game going into extra innings, neither of the late inning guys got into the game, and yesterday's game was too lopsided, so at least this season, Portland has not seen Hermida nor Shibuya yet, and they are right now in line to see both. Don't remember last year's games, honestly, so I don't know if they saw them last year or not. Hermida fields that one, does not make a great throw to first, but Terry able to adjust and get on the bag. 1 away. Aranda at the plate. Hits a ground ball to second. Phil fields it and gets it over to first. 2 down. Thomas Perez now at the plate. He has had a hit in this game. Fouls the first pitch away. Looks at strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That ends the top of the 8th inning. Quick inning there for Hermida. That'll bring us to the bottom of the 8th inning. Squirrels leading 2-0. Marvin will come up to the plate. Still batting left-handed. Marvin is 2 for 3 today. So even if the rest of the offense has been pretty quiet, he's had a good enough day. Has a 2-0 count to start this at-bat. There's a swing and a miss. 2-1. This one inside. 3-1 the count. Is Gonzalez going to walk another batter? He sure is. That one in the dirt. Walks the leadoff guy. Brings Chief to the plate, who has not gotten a hit today. Lined out and then struck out twice. Opens up this at-bat with the ball. Gonzalez seeming to have a little bit of trouble. Attempted hit and run, but Chief did not hit the ball, but thankfully Marvin just got into second on his own anyway. There's a base hit from Chief, and that's going to drive in another run. 3-0 Squirrels, nobody out, so maybe the Orcas are going to duck Shibuya after all. Terry at the plate, hits a ground ball to short. Throw goes to first, does keep Chief at second. 1 down, Frank at the plate. And this one hits the dirt. Right down the middle, and Frank hits it hard into the very deep left center. It's going to one-hop that deep wall. 1 run already in. Frank's going to stop at second. That'll send Portland to their bullpen and find Vizcaino. This game quickly getting out of hand for Portland after playing us so tough for 6 innings. Tom at the plate is 0 for 3 today. He's flown out and then struck out twice. First pitch in this at-bat goes outside and then too low. 2-0 the count. There's a called strike. And this one inside. 3-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Makes it a full count. And fouled away. Runner still on second. There's 1 out. Tom looks at strike 3. 2 down. This looks to be Zach's. Well, no, he did get a hit. He got the hit for the RBI last time. So he is up to an 11-game hitting streak as he watches that pitch get by the catcher. Moves the runner up to third. Then hits this one into left. He's going to go ahead and just drive in another run for good measure. Just to make very sure that I know that he kept his hitting streak going. So that will put a runner on second, 2 outs, Joey at the plate, and we're going to get an intentional walk with 2 outs. And it is not the pitcher up next, so I'm not real sure why they decided to go with that move. But Phil at the plate now with 2 runners on, 2 outs. Squirrels up 5-0. Phil swings and misses at the first pitch. This one goes down and out. Softly lined up the middle, and it will get through for a base hit. Another run in to score. Oh, but then Joey gets thrown out at third, and that will end the inning. The run does count. 6-0 Squirrels as we go to the bottom of the 9th. Pitcher spot due up first. Portland will pinch hit. Willie Mo Pena is going to come in to hit. Judging by his numbers, I'm guessing he's their usual DH. Well, this was going to be Shibuya, but now it's suddenly Zap. Yeah, double switching's kind of awkward right now, so we'll just make it a straight-up pitching change. Showing confidence he's got this. That's what we're doing. All right. Zap's first pitch is called a strike. Pops this one foul. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tony Pena looks at strike 1. This one ground foul. 0-2. Soft liner to third. Chief makes the grab. Orcas down to their last out. Ruggiano is going to get a chance to bat here after he came in as a pinch runner and then stayed in the game. First pitch is called a strike on the outside. Soft ball towards first. Zap fields it, gets it the rest of the way over, and that will end that. 6-0 Squirrels win today. Same score as yesterday, or I think so anyway. But a very different feel to the game, I think you'll all agree. Makes a big difference when you score those runs in the first couple innings instead of the last couple. Frank probably had a home run robbed from him today on that highlight. All right, Zach, your player of the game. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. I'm pretty sure we've got the Rays tomorrow, and I think it's at their place. But we'll find that out for sure tomorrow. We'll see you then.